everyone, thank you for joining me again at Everything AeroPilates. We just finished putting on the carriage. It's the same way you would put on a replacement carriage. So it was backwards. Watch that video if you want to know how to put on the carriage. In this video, I'm just going to do the end caps. And you probably, if you've watched any of the unboxing, you've seen how to do the end caps, but we're just going to do it real quickly here. These I put inside of each other, which is probably not the best way to do it, but okay. One thing I want to tell you about the end caps is, annoyingly so, they do kind of pop off sometimes. But you're going to check wherever the head is, the side that the end cap you're going to use, these are dusty from the move, is you have the square arches, and those go by the rail, and then you have the curved arches, and those are going to go towards the outside. Sorry, got fuzz in my mouth. So I'm going to line up the holes, but first I'm going to take off this double-sided sticky, tab thing. Okay? And even with this on, sometimes if you're caught on carpet, your end cap's going to pop off. So, I'm probably going to figure out a way to secure it a little better for my own AeroPilates. So I just took the sticker off and I placed it on. If you want a little more detail about that, check out my unboxing video. I probably spend way too much time talking about it, but if you watched my unboxing video, you know the caution sticker is going to go on the toe part of the end cap where it's facing you if you're laying, facing the toe bar. Okay, so the caution sticker is going to be looking at you if you are facing your toe bar. Since this is folded up, you can't really see where that is, but the other thing that you can check is you have 2 extra holes for the wheels. So find the wheels, these are going to go around the wheels. But the other easy way is to just line up the holes onto the end cap. As you can see, you have like 1.5 inches up here, and then you have the hole at the bottom. So obviously, the hole of the end cap is going to line up with the hole at the bottom with the extra 1.5 inches on the 1.5 inches of the end cap. Okay, so to get this one up, to get this part up, I have to flip this AeroPilates. So I'm going to use this pull bar. This pull bar is super sturdy. I'm squatting down to lift, to bend up through my legs. You can see my wheels helping me roll there. And I'm going to roll a little bit more. And I'm going to flip to the other side. Okay, now hopefully, that is super dusty. Hopefully you do not have to do this alone or you're on a surface. A hard floor like this is a little more slippery for what I'm doing right now. Once you get it assembled though, you assemble it long, and so you won't have to do what I'm doing. I just unpacked this if you didn't see the other video, and so now I'm just getting it all finished put together. So here again, I have the holes down here. So the holes are going to be down here. That's the easy way to do it. I really explained it really long in the other video, dealing with, where the wheels go and where the rails go. So, maybe that was helpful, but, let's just simplify it and say, let's look at the holes, try to line it up, and the caution sign always goes towards the foot, where the foot is. So I'm going to line it up, and I stick my 2 fingers in the holes to make sure they're lined up. And the test, push down, the test is popping the foot bar in really quickly. Okay, it pops in, so they're lined up well enough. The one time I did put a end cap on, I did not get it lined up, and the toe bar wouldn't go in, and I had to rip it back up, and you heard the, when you're ripping tape. So that was not a pleasant thing. Okay, now that this is on, I'm going to stand it back up, and we are going to talk about shoulder pads. Very easy to put on. And in a few minutes, on the next video, we're going to just make a special video about the pull-up bar. So let me get this finished. This is a quickie. Standing it up using that bar, and again, once you have it, you don't have to lay it down. You can always just fold it up like this. Let's see. So we have the shoulder pads, and those are going to pop right in. Now the interesting thing about the shoulder pads, this one has a little rip from the move. It's pretty tiny. I'm probably going to try to super glue that a little bit together. But the thing about the shoulder pads is you can replace them. They pop right out, they pop right in. For this model, this is the small frame model. There's only 2 size frames. This is a small frame model. You would have the smaller shoulder pads, and I'll show you how you can tell that. Let me grab a bigger shoulder pad. Okay, I'll show you how you can tell the shoulder pads apart. If you're looking for a knee shoulder pad for your frame, and you have a 3-cord, or the smaller 3-cord frame, you need to have a little plastic dot in there. And you can see that in the pictures on Amazon, if you're trying to buy on Amazon, or not Amazon, eBay. And then for the bigger 5-cord or the bigger 4-cord machines, the wider machines, you have a bigger circle in the middle there. But they are actually equally cushy and comfy. They're barely any size difference. So you're still gonna get a lot of padding with this one. You just can tell by the size of the circle in the middle if you have a 3-cord or a small 4-cord. Okay, so that's how you can tell to replace that shoulder pad. And so yeah, they just pop right in. Okay, so this model, the 358, well, I should get down here. This model, the 358, comes with a pull-up bar instead of the pulley risers. It's a black pull-up bar. So I'm gonna lay this out and we will see you in a few minutes for the pull-up bar installation. Okay, thanks for joining me.